Hello there. Good morning from Seattle, Washington, and welcome to Wednesday Deal of the Week, right? So I've been around, in terms of doing the acquisition, development, design, build, and through either subdivision, short plat, and you name it, right? ULS, unit last subdivision, done so many, 62 different deals, from multifamily to retail, subdivision, and you name it. So we done it all for the last 26 years. But over 3,000 units in the production, and a lot of you guys thankful that for the opportunity, to be in the business, and a lot of you guys purchased a lot of home from us, get a lot of mortgage from us, and also getting a lot of U.S. citizenship by coming to America, right? Through invest into a real estate project. And so we done over so many fund in the Immigrant Investor Fund. So after all these years, and I had been through 3 different real estate recession. The last one was in 2007, 2008. It lasted all the way until 2012. When Lehman Brothers, Fannie Mac, and Freddie Mac collapsed, Washington Mutual collapsed, and the entire market tanked. But we're still striving. Look, we've done over 300 units a year. 82% listing, so very powerful production, right? So I wanted to share with you today is another way, to build home, right? It's called the Modular. So Modern Living Company, the company that I founded. So we wanted to take the housing revolution to the next level, right? Face it, housing is become the hot topic right now, and the hottest investment in real estate. It's not retail, it's not hospitality, it's not industrial, it's not office building, right? It is residential single family home, still representing 82% of all the real estate assets are selling out there. Huge market. According to the National Association of Realtors, if we in United States were shorted about 4.6 million homes, right? New build. So if you look at what we need to do at the industry, we have to build 4.6 million homes now to meet the demand of the market. So, at you in New York market, Miami, Florida, California, Southern California, Northern California, Seattle, Washington, where we at, Portland, Oregon, next door, wherever you go, there's only common one thing, right? We see housing. I mean, that's the subject that we discussed today. But how do we build housing, right? Despite all the supply for the construction coming from China, that's challenging right now with the tariff and the trade war, and labor is shorted. So permitting from the municipality will take a long time. Like I got a 426 unit hotel in San Diego, right? We've been going through, almost like 8 years to get the permit. We still don't have the permit, but, we're going to have the permit on that very, very soon. And look at all the projects that we have right now. Take a year and a half, 2 years getting the permit. And then labor shortage, construction material go up, the cost of the interest, the cost of the capital right now in today's market, you're looking at like 6.75 to 7.25% if you're lucky, if you get a loan, right? But in all the case, 14 months ago, 12 months ago, interest rate, the cost of the capital is double, right? So you look at all this challenge in today's market, you ask yourself a question where the opportunity are, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you, the modular construction, right? Modern Living Company, modern, that means modern. That's a new way to invest in real estate and new way to build residential and commercial, right? So then the take it to the net level in the housing building, right? For I've been around so a very long time. Reading my bio, you know that I've been around since 1998. So there's nothing about me to talk about. But on the one of the product would be like that our favorite, our bread and butter is 5/2. Wood frame, right? So we're building 2 level of podium and then 5 level of wood frame, right? So that can be duplicate in multiple location, and that our investment model, right? So then, I bring a lot of this idea and strategy, and I'm sharing with a lot of brokers, professional, in US and Asia. Now, that's what I love to do, right? Just like what I'm sharing with you today, right? So you're gonna walk away with some great idea, a great investment strategy, a great development and build strategy that you can apply right into your business, right? In this, changing market. So we specialize in apartment, single family home, and townhome, modern living townhome. That our core product. Single family home subdivision, right? So we've been doing that since 1998, right? So we've been doing it a very long time, but starting out from a very good market in Seattle, Washington. And I think that, the product that you build, real estate, it's all about location, and location, right? So we picking out the very strong location. So that's Seattle, Washington, that's where we started. And then you got, what contribute to a good location, and look at the economic factor, right? So yes, Boeing is here, Costco is here, Microsoft, $2 trillion company, and Amazon, that's another local Seattle, $2 trillion company, and Starbucks and Pasca, a strong location is the mud in the success of the real estate investing and your investment deal, that where you invest, right? So, like this deal right over here, that I purchased this property from Washington Federal, right? So for $550,000, then I have a 29 home, right? So we went in, design, develop, permit, and then we, and of course we partner with ProBuild in Puyallup to build out all the home, and we sold them, right? So I got a chance to meet with one of the gentlemen, probably the Michael Jordan of residential modular build, right? Mr. Ken and Mr. David. So they involved with over 25 different factories in the United States. So in terms of residential build, right? So it's Impressa Modular. So if you look at the finished work and how the house was built, and that is Mr. Ken, that is Mr. David. I'm so excited to go and spend time with David and Ken this week in Washington, D.C., Virginia, and Philadelphia. Look at 3 different factories that they have. So impressive, so admire, so much respect, for Ken and David running a great company and producing fantastic product, right? So you may follow in the Great Recession that, that he leveraged experience turning turning the custom build home in 4 states, and you started nationwide a custom build builder company. And so I can tell that, yes, this is the Michael Jordan residential modular build. And I mean it when I say Michael Jordan residential build, right? So, you look at the plan, what they build, and then, we're working with tackle the number one problem right now that the buy have, and get them the property, create a system for the local, national, and international home buyer program, right? Anything from bringing in the money for the people from foreign countries to come to the U.S., buy and invest into the property, would have no credit, no income, no tax return, and no bank account to show where the money coming from, right? Sort of money and passive fund as well. So we can help buyer to buy, and then we also providing 60-70 loan to value for foreign buyer, right? So if you need to have American Dream is about United States visa passport, but it's also a home, right? That's what That's what we are specialized in doing, right? So we're bringing this home for you, and if you need us to loan you money, we certainly can help you to do that. Whether you have the credit and tax return, U.S. citizenship or not, we still can get you a home, right? So the modular build, the finished work is so fantastic, right? And it's very high quality. And I myself looking at each home built for decade, right? So anything from bathroom cabinet to countertop, the finished work is awesome, right? I also recently partnered with a company in Asia out of Vietnam that providing all the FF&E, all the interior design package. So if you were to buy home from us in the very near future, that we can sell a home for you with fully furnished, right? Anything from TV, sofa, flooring, countertop, and you name it. So the home will deliver for you turnkey, right? Turnkey with everything on it. So you don't have to spend, $15,000-$30,000 more on top of the purchase to go and buy all this appliances and furniture yourself. We do and deliver the home like that for you, right? So, to be able to bring all this home to you, right? We're looking at the way that we're building this in the factory, right? So traditionally, home built on site, stick built on lot, right? That all the home built. So, so I look at, in Seattle, Washington, where I'm at, I look at Boeing, they make the airplane in the factory. And then I look at, Pascar, they make the truck in the factory, right? You name it. So if the ship make in the factory, right? And Tesla, they make car in the factory. So why not the home is built in the factory, right? So that's what we introduced in factory build, modular build. It's very efficient and deliver method, conduct code appliances, build quality control setting, right? So fantastic way to build home in the factory. I spent a lot of time with a factory good in Boise, Idaho. This is 225,000 square feet factory. A friend of mine, longtime friend of mine, John, the owner and the CEO, and John, this company that building over 200 structure from Marriott, Hilton, extended stay hotel, Holiday Inns, right? Hyatt, you name it, right? Over so many brands that building from the factory, right? So John running a great company. Again, to be successful in real estate, you gotta have a team, right? But my team is the dream team, right? They're great in what they do in building the structure, fast, very efficient, cost effective. So from there, I have I have on the screen the Barry, another project manager. John Stiver is running the regional center program, and John is run the factory, very efficient over 37 years. John is now retired. He put Michael up there and other management team to run. And then got Jimmy is a long time developer and co-developer with me. And right on my left hand side, that George, right? George is running a property management company and running all the top brand hotel and extended stay hotel in California. And my friend from the architecture company. And so, it's a great team, right? Lightren, one of our good team member on that. And then look at a modular build beside, if you look at it, we built all this and in the factory, and it looked like it's ready to deliver to the door, right? And then, the climate control setting, and the facility that building and assembly and building using a lot of high-tech technology to build a lot of this home, right? So, the company work 3 shifts a day.